This is Song Construction, and this is an old song called Jesus Took My Blues Away. Made the wrong decisions, no matter what I was choosing. I tried and tried again, but I couldn't seem to win for losing. On the dawn of a new day, Jesus took my blues away. I was beat up, beat down, run completely out of town on a rail. Locked up in the deepest, darkest prison, no one posted my bail. Someone had to pay. My Jesus, he took my blues, took my blues away. I tried to write a book, couldn't get past first page. Yeah, I tried to make it big, I made minimum wage. And where all my friends, I just guess they couldn't stay. Oh, but my Savior never did. My Jesus took my blues, took my blues away. So I get tired of trying to get up, keep on falling down, trying to find success. When success can't seem to be found, you're on another diet. Still you gain 5 more pounds, 5 more pounds. You better listen to what I have to say. Let my Jesus, he'll take your blues, take your blues away. Oh, take my blues, won't you take my blues away? Oh, take my blues, Jesus, won't you take my blues away? I got no more time to play. Well, let my Jesus took my blues away. Hi, this is Roger Clayton with Song Construction, and that is, I'm not even sure exactly when I wrote it, but it's a very old song, and it's two genres mixed together, blues and gospel, kind of mixed up. And the way that song happened originally, it was from a challenge. A friend of my wife's named Linda, years ago, she was kind of picking at me, and she was asking me about my music. I said, well, I'm rock and roll, I'm very blues oriented, and I said, but I also write gospel. And she said, well, how can you write gospel? Because that's uplifting, and write blues too, because that's kind of down depressed. I said, well, first off, blues also are very uplifting, and blues has always made me feel better. And I said, anyway, she was just messing with me. But I took it as a challenge. So I wrote that song kind of as an answer to her, Jesus Took My Blues Away. And that's kind of the way it happened. But basically, the reason I wanted to post that one now, because I want to do some teaching on the placement of rhymes. And so I decided to do 3 songs, one right behind the other, in the next 3 postings, dealing with the placement of rhymes and the different ways you can use rhymes. This song, the reason I picked it first, because it is extremely basic. Now, this is 4-bar blues for you guitar players. I took that pattern there and did chords instead of just notes. That's for the guitar players out there, to kind of tell you what I'm doing. But lyrically, this is very, very, very basic. It's 4-bar blues. You've got 4 lines, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and the basic rhyming pattern is 1 and 2 rhyme and 3 and 4 rhyme. Now, I'm going to be looking at some different patterns with different songs that I wrote, but this is very, very basic, very simple. I made the wrong decisions no matter what I was choosing. I tried again, but I couldn't seem to win. Kind of threw an extra rhyme there for losing. On the dawn of a new day, Jesus took my blues away. And that's kind of the hook to the song right there. I think basically the bridge is the same kind of pattern. I tried to write a book, couldn't get past the first page. No, it's a little different. Tried to make it big, but made a minimum wage, it is a different rhyming pattern now that I look at it. But still, this is very, very basic, very simple 4-bar blues. In fact, this pattern, that's as basic as it gets right there. And that's when you really bring it home what you're trying to get across. There's one thing about this particular song that I want to mention as far as rhyming patterns. We're talking 4 lines here. 4 lines, 4 lines, 4 lines. But then at the end, because so if you're trying to get up, you keep on falling down. 1, trying to find success. Success just can't seem to be found. 2, then we do something that you can get away with in the blues. You're on another diet, still you gain 5 more pounds. 3, then you better listen to what I say. 4, let my Jesus take your blues away. There's 5 lines there, not 4. Now, I actually stuck an extra line, extra rhyme in there. I don't know if you can do this with rock and roll or country or any other, or pop, or folk songs or whatever, but you can with the blues. That's one of the things that I personally love about that type of music. I'm very blues oriented. All the rockers that I loved the most as a kid would talk about Muddy Waters and Howlin' Wolf and different ones. So I went back and started listening to those guys. And I could tell where a lot of my rock heroes got their ideas and the riffs from. And I became a big fan of the same people. Willie Dixon wrote a song called They Can't Make Peace. Oh, brilliant. And just awesome stuff. Awesome songwriting. Awesome musicianship. Just in a different realm. And the thing about blues, it frees you up. But this week, though, I'm just talking about placement of rhymes. And we're going to do another song next week, which has a different kind of placement for rhymes. And I want to show the difference between this and that. So this is Roger Clayton with Song Construction. For all you songwriters out there, remember, you may have the next hit in you, the next big song. So happy songwriting to all of you. See you next week, same time, same channel.